Alright, we're gonna do some black demo farm. I should be geared to handle them for a while. It should be a decent trip. With these supplies, we got telegrabs, we got high elks, we got 2 superset offensive pots, and we got about 7 prey pots and a few shark and our dusty key and our gear. Pretty much typical loadout for some farming. Very typical loadout. We got our 20 prayer bonus. This is basically, this would work for anything pretty much. If you're doing black dragons, you might want a little bit less prayer, a couple less prayer pots, and a few more sharks, because that fire damage tends to hit through the shield at the beginning of every fight. It adds up. I tend to run out of food a lot against blacks. I don't have the agility shortcut yet, so I have to walk around. Gonna get your prayer queued up and your spell queued up. Now we're gonna walk all the way around.
How many they could get. Now, and I was watching a show on Matthew today on the History Channel before I went to get Rod. I didn't know near half them or more, almost all them Germans were on drugs. And they never talked about it. They said 70s, 80s, 90s. But even Hitler had so many holes in his arms and legs. They had to give him dope in his feet. And they did it to the Germans too. They gave cocaine and all kinds of stuff. Because they didn't sleep in 5 days. That made them go like 90. Yeah? They were all on dope. Yeah, they were screwed up. And then they were, I didn't know any of that. I knew Hitler they did experiments. They even had something they did with dogs.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But they gave those troopers, boy, they knocked out Belgium. They said in 2 days, that would have been a week. But they were so high on cocaine.
Amphetamines. Amphetamines, it wasn't cocaine. It was amphetamines. It wasn't cocaine. It was amphetamines. It wasn't cocaine. Why is the dragon over here? The dragon should not be able to come over here, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're beyond your zone for starters. Like, what the fuck is that dragon doing? Yeah, she's talking about Hitler's army being on amphetamines. She doesn't realize the difference between that and cocaine, apparently. It's probably a dumb time to stream considering what she's saying is absolutely ridiculous. Probably going to be able to hear her like squawking more than you can actually hear the stream. Hopefully you hear me pleasant music like usual. Because for whatever reason all my streams have like fantasy music in the background. I don't even know why. I'm not going to complain though, it's a pretty good feature. Chaos, that's a crappy drop. Very crappy. I'd be lucky if I got 10k for those. That's how freaking cheap chaos are now. Why are you in strength? Such a waste. I might even want to run ultimate strength while I fight these guys. Come on, man. 0 after 0, really, man? Gonna give me mad zeros, for real? And then the demons are proportioned all awkwardly. Kind of a weird start. Not the best start. 2 really bad drops. Just taking a lot of time here. Cadentines, that's a great drop. Hopefully I get this attack level sometime soon. 95 would be good. That will leave me. I only have 5 more attack levels and then I'm done. And I got a lot of defense. This defense is gonna be awful. It's gonna take a while. Unfortunately. Defense ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Alright. So we got fires. I grabbed them. So we got extra fire runes already. This trip should last really long, if anything, yeah. It should be a very long trip. Now I'm gonna eat a shark to make a little bit of space. I'm gonna dose prayer. Take these coins. I don't really need the shield. I brought it just across the blues. As you've seen, that blue dragon attacked me a couple times. He went a little further than he should have, though. He has limitations to how far he should be able to walk. And he attacked me all the way out there. That was pretty bizarre. Bronze arrows. That's a really small quantity. I don't even know if I should take those. I probably should, but in case I get more. That is an awfully small quantity, though, for a high-level drop. I'm probably gonna dose that prayer and drop the vial. It's probably a good idea. Alright, what I do in this situation, instead of running, I just high elk the potion. And then go back to telegrab. Okay, we got some extra laws now. Oops, that was my fault. Double 25. Triple 25. Nice. That's a sick combo. For a prayer amulet, that's a shit combo. no gauntlets, and a prayer necklace. Apparently I can hit like 27s and 28s though, without any clanks or strength amulet, which is pretty awesome. Last call for 3s. Kinda busy. Don't really want to be doing that right now. D runes. 50 D runes. Well, these guys are easy. I'm so used to doing blacks that these guys feel like they have low HP and they're like, I feel like I'm killing them fast. Runite ore. That's a good drop. It's a really good drop. I'm getting crazy combos too. Hitting that hard, which is great. Oh, I think we got a rune item. Yeah, we did. We got that large that we gave to my mage. I'm gonna end up eating all of the shark though, because I need more and more and more space. I can't help it. I should probably dose these super pots though. That will make space. Fires? Yeah. Where are our stats at? That would be a waste to already. Large is a pretty nice drop. It's nice to have. I like the way the axe looks over the helmet. For some reason I like wearing a rune large and a DX. It looks weird. I'm not quite sure why it looks weird. We got more D runes. 100 this time. I mean, this is kind of decent XP. It's like slow but steady XP gain. I think I started with like 460 something K. So I made about 40k XP so far. Gotten maybe 120k in drops, something like that. Maybe a little more, maybe closer to 150 actually. They definitely have decent drops. They're a decent mob to farm for sure. We got coal. And we're gonna redose our superset after this fight, I'm thinking. Give me 2 more spaces. Just hits. The HP levels take forever after you hit 90. I just can't wait until I'm flats already. I've been working on this character for so long. I just want to be flats already. Alright, we're gonna grab our white berries. Nice. We're getting a nice stack of white berries, which is really awesome. Now I should be crushing these guys. Roots, nice. It's good to have. I don't mind potion materials because as you can see, I do quite a bit of herb law, so. I'm trying to remember when I can do 78 for Zami potion, Jangerberries, and Torstals. I don't even know where to get those. Very rarely do I find Torstals. I don't ever see Torstals, really. They want 500k, really? For buy-ins for Viking Pit? Okay, I knew I should have kept those bronze arrows. Takes me forever to sell shit. I don't know how true it is that maybe said it doesn't take long to farm 1 mil. Like, yeah, it doesn't take long to farm 1 mil worth of items, but it takes a long time to sell things, and like, it kind of does take a while to farm 1 mil. Because you have to undercut on prices to sell at a reasonable time. I don't get the game. I mean, this game is from like the year 2000. It's a very old game. It's the first version of RuneScape. It's just a private server of the oldest version of RuneScape. The game is like a role-playing game. Your character gains stats. You progress different types of trade skills and combat stats. Like attack, defense, strength, hits, range, prayer, magic are all combat stats. And then everything else is a trade skill. And you gain levels that allow you to do more things in that corresponding skill. Like herb law allows you to identify herbs and make potions with ingredients. Mining allows you to mine rocks and use pickaxes. Smithing allows you to smelt bars with the ores and create smith items, as you can see. It's kind of like there's not much to get. If you've ever played a role-playing game, then it should seem somewhat familiar. Right now I'm using a prayer called Paralyze Monster that stops the demon from being able to harm me. So that's the reason why I'm fighting him without getting hurt. If I take this prayer off, Paralyze Monster, then he can damage me. So we like to keep that on. This is what you call farming. It's when you kill a bunch of high-level monsters and you take the loot. All the stuff they drop is valuable. So I'm kind of like earning money. Kind of like earning money right now. Killing stuff to get money. That's what we call farming in this game. Yeah, that's basically what farming is. It's like an endless grind. Basically, the longer I do it, the more valuable. The longer that I do it for, the more valuable stuff I can pick up. So it's all about the money that I get out of it. I'm also gaining attack experience. As you can see, like I'm level 94 attack. It says I'm 107 because of this super attack potion. This temporarily boosts my attack level. But my actual attack level, as you can see right here, is 94. So every time I kill one of these guys, I gain more attack experience. The max level is 99 in every stat. But yeah, it's kind of boring. If you're not into role-playing games, then you have to have a taste for this genre of games. This is kind of like comparable to like the only RPG that was around when this was around. This game like started development in like 98 and 99 and around there. 1998, 1999. So this is a really old game. I played this game because I played it when I was 12. I started playing it when I was 12 years old, and I'm 28 now, so I've had a passion for this game since I was a kid, basically. Like, the only other RPG that was around when this game was out was, like, EverQuest, like, Dark Ages of Camelot. This is like almost 10 years before World of Warcraft. It's just like the player base in this game is like 25 years old and older. Most of the people who play this are like 25, 30 because they played it when they were a kid. Yeah, I always play role-playing games. RPGs are basically probably my favorite type of game. Oh shit, I'm at 5% battery. That's not good. I'm gonna have to move and plug it in. Oh, this isn't a good place for me to disconnect either. My character would probably die if I disconnected here. I would run out of prayer and then the demons would be able to damage me. I'm gonna have to take the charger. Ah! Shh. I should have known this was gonna happen. I was not prepared for my battery to die. I'm still not really prepared for it. Alright, now I have my phone plugged in. This will at least allow me to not get kicked off. Half of a key. Those half of the keys you combine with another half to create a crystal key. Oh, there's so many things. So many things to explain about this game. Like, I can go on for ages explaining details about this game. Like what the different items are and what they do. These runes, they cast spells. Like, the way I keep grabbing things off the ground is by using a spell called telekinetic grab. You can see the types of runes that I need to cast it right at the bottom of the menu. On self. No. We want telekinetic grab on blood runes. And you can see where I grabbed it. That's the magic skill, though. All these spells. Like, the blood runes are used for casting these types of spells that do damage. This game can be played for free, though. If you ever, for whatever reason, if you wanted to try it out of curiosity, you can play it at RSCEmulation.com, I believe, or .net. RSC stands for RuneScape Classic, and then emulation is just the server name. It's like emulation, meaning a copy of the old game. The people who actually made this game no longer host this version of it anymore. Like, Jagex only hosts old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3. Old school RuneScape is the one that came out after this one. So Classic came first, then old school RuneScape, also known as RuneScape 2, and then came RuneScape 3, which is the newest version of the game. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm gonna have to drink that. Come on, man. I'm gonna have to high elk that in order to telegrab that. Well, this just happens to be where the black demons are. This just happens to be where they are. Like, I don't need to move because they automatically attack me. So moving would kind of waste time. I can move. Once you enter combat, you can't run for 3 rounds. So, like, watch, another demon's gonna attack me. They're really aggressive. Monsters that are stronger than you are aggressive, so they'll attack you automatically. But after 3 rounds of combat, you can run away like that. See, moving doesn't really help. The whole purpose is for me to kill them. So, moving is kind of like detrimental to what I'm doing. Moving is like unhelpful. This is basically combat mode. When my character is swinging sideways like that, I want to spend as much time doing that as possible. While I'm here, at least. Like, if I continued north up that path, it leads to some poison spiders, and past that, there's black dragons, which you wield this anti-dragon breath shield to avoid their fire breath. The dragons have a special type of attack called fire breath that can hit you for like 60 to 80 damage. It can, like, basically kill you in 1 or 2 hits. It's, like, really dangerous. I need to redose on my potions really badly. That's the only time you'd really run. The only time you run from this combat mode is if you have to drink potions or eat food. Like, this is a shark that heals you for 20 hit points. As you can see, I'm already full hit points though. 94. So you eat food when you're injured, but you can't eat while you're in the combat mode. So you have to run away. you have to run away in order to drink potions or eat food, as you can see. Yeah, the combat is kind of like turn-based. It's somewhat comparable to Final Fantasy. Like, you don't really like choose your type of attack in your menu. You can choose the type of spell you cast and the type of prayer that you run. It's not as turn-based. It's kind of like round-based. Like, he has a chance to swing at me, then I have a chance to swing at him, then he has a chance to swing at me. That's kind of how it works. I'm just gonna elk the shark, I think, because I don't think I'm gonna need it. And then I'm gonna... Rune arrows is a really good drop from these guys. Unfortunately, 50 quantity is not the most that they can drop. I think they can drop like 150, or no, 400 actually. One of their drops is like a crap load of rune arrows. Yeah, it's somewhat comparable to Final Fantasy. The combat is kind of like turn-based in a weird way. Like, I'll show you what I mean when I turn off Paralyzed Monster. See? See, like, now he's trying to hit me. That's how the combat works. Like, I swing, then he swings, then I swing. But the Paralyzed Monster, that prayer right there, stops him from being able to fight back. So, it allows me to kill him safely. Kill them safely. As long as I have prayer points, he can't hurt me. And those light blue, these potions, restore my prayer. I'm about to get to a point where I'm not sure what to do, though, because I'm running out of space a lot. Come on, kill him. Alright. High level elk. Telegram. What's going on? Telegrab, steel bars. Alright, what I'm gonna do is dose on these one last time. That wasn't supposed to happen. I just accidentally attacked the wrong demon. So I'm gonna run down here and attack the right demon. And what I'm also gonna do... Come on, man. Fucking A. Fuck is my telegrab? Are you kidding me? Grenars. That's good to have. Drop the vial. Alright, so now this trip is almost done. As you can see, I'm almost out of inventory space. Like, once I finish those potions, I'm only gonna have... Once my inventory is all filled with items, I'm gonna have to leave because I can't carry any more stuff. All this shit that you see sells for money, like these runes. All worth money. The coal is worth money. The limpwort root's worth money. These arrows are worth money. This rune bar, worth money. Steel bar is worth money. This helmet that I got is worth money. Everything that I picked up has a value. Other players will buy them from me. That's kind of the point in doing this. Point in doing this is gaining money. It's kind of like boring and repetitive, but that's how a lot of high-level players make their money. I'm probably gonna have to sip a prayer potion soon. I got noted vials. Oh, my battery is going crazy. Alright, I'm trying to drink this potion. The global chat is where all the other players kind of like talk to each other. This area right here. Really need to drink a potion. Come on, man. I always hit zeros like right when they're about to die. It's really annoying, actually. Come on, man. Zeros, 1. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Shit's so frustrating. See what I mean? They get to no HP and I just can't finish them. It's like, why does that happen? This shit is so frustrating. Like, I'm just trying to move on. Starting to run out of resources. Drink that. Arrows. Getting really shitty drops tonight. Garbage drops, to be honest with you. I don't know why the drops are crap tonight, but they are. Just not very good. Another half key. I think we got a tooth half this time. Oh good, I got 2 tooth half. I really need those because I have a bunch of the loop half for the keys in my bank. Nice hits, nice hits. All about those big hits. See how much attack XP I gained. See that? I started at 460. Now I got 296. That's good. Cads, that is a great drop. These herbs right here, wherever the cads are, right here, 15 of them. That herb right there is really, really good. They make super defense potions. Those are incredibly helpful. Cads are probably my favorite drop here, sadly. Yeah, you could try this game for free. I don't know if you've ever played RuneScape before, but in my opinion, this is the probably the funnest version of the game in my opinion. What I'm doing right now is extremely boring. It doesn't really require me to interact with any other players or anything. It's kind of like a single player type of. This is like a single player content. What I'm doing right now. But you could do like PKing, you could do player killing, you can fight with other players, you could duel other players, and you can wager money and items. It's called staking. When you gamble shit when you duel other players. But you can also go in a place called the Wilderness in this game, and the Wilderness is where players are allowed to attack each other. And the Wilderness is probably like one of the more exciting things to do is player kill. This is what they call PVM, which stands for player versus monster. It's a lot more boring than PvP, which is player versus player. But when you're trying to finish a bunch of stats, this is pretty much what you're limited to doing, because this is the fastest way for me to farm attack experience and stuff like that. This is kind of a good thing for me to do because it gets me experience for my combat stats, but it also makes money. I'm almost done with this inventory. Very close. We've got 1 potion left and 8 prayer points. Yeah, those are all console games. I love the first 3 I should say the first 4 Resident Evil. My favorite Resident Evil is probably either the 3rd one or the 4th one. I grew up playing those games. Like, I had like a Sega and an NES when I was a little kid. Then I obviously got a SNES, and then an N64, and then a PS1, and then a PS2, and I've had like a number of GameCubes, a number of Xboxes, a number of PS2s, had a number of PS3s, a number of 360s, I've had a number of PS4s, I've had a number of Xbox Ones. I always end up selling consoles because I don't really like console gaming that much. There's certain games that I like a lot on console, but I actually am more of a PC game guy. I always chose PC over console growing up. I've played computer games since I was like 11, I think. I grew up on like Doom, this game, Diablo, and Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is probably my 2nd favorite game of all time. Castlevania Symphonies of the Night is pretty fun. I like the PS1 games, the PS1 Castlevania a lot. Castlevania kind of lost its touch, in my opinion. The older games are much more satisfying. As far as console goes, I mostly like Resident Evil is a good franchise. But Resident Evil is another one of those franchises that kind of lost its touch, in my opinion. Like, the first 4 games are boss, but anything like the 5th and the 6th Resident Evil were garbage, in my opinion. The 7th one was like okay. I haven't tried the newest Castlevania, so I don't really know how it is. What I could tell you is that the ones on SNES and PS1 are fucking awesome. Castlevania 64 is kind of garbage. Oh shit, I have 1 prayer point. Fuck. Fuck, run, dude. That could have ended badly. Yeah, I haven't tried the newest Castlevania. Like, I got rid of my PS4 like probably my most recent one, like probably 4 months ago or 5 months ago. I was playing a lot of, I was playing the Final Fantasy X remake. I was playing the Resident Evil 4 remake a lot. I was playing UFC 3. I was playing, what else was I playing? Shit, I don't even remember what I was playing a lot. I played a lot of Battlefield 1. I played a lot of Battlefield 1. I played a lot of Modern Warfare Remastered. What else did I play? Can't even remember what I played a lot of. Mostly remasters on the PS4. Black Ops 3 I played a pretty good amount of. That shit gets old after a while. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I really like Dark Souls 3, and 2 and 1 were great games too. Bloodborne was a great game. Those types of games I enjoy. Difficult games. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Just start running for no reason. Yeah, the newest Castlevania doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty fun, actually. Doesn't look bad. I was thinking about getting a console again, but this always happens. I always have phases where I get one, and I play it for a few months, and then I lose interest. And I start playing old-ass PC games again. It's just ridiculous. Like, I have more fun playing this than I do, like, GTA 5. That's actually another game that I spent a decent amount of time playing. To be honest, I think, like, I played BF1 probably the most out of, like, the 10 PS4 games that I had most recently. I liked BF1 more than I liked BF5. BF1 was actually really refreshing. The whole World War I. The whole World War I era content was a lot of fun. Yeah, I could. It's been a while. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting one again. I wouldn't mind trying a few games. It's been a while. There's got to be a few games that are worth trying. That's for sure. Yeah, if you want to, you could subscribe to my channel. I have to answer a call. Hold on. My audio is gonna cut out, so comment your name or your Facebook or something, or your YouTube channel so that I can contact you. Hey, hold on a second. Someone started watching my stream, commenting. Oh shit. No, I got bugged out. There's some girl that's watching my stream who wants me to get a PS4. Come on, man. Are you kidding me, dude? It just won't let me connect. I know I have no prayer left. I'm probably gonna fucking die. Come on, dude. Really? Fucking really? Still won't let me connect, dude. What the fuck? 60 seconds. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, I have 0 prayer and I'm literally about to die, so I gotta bounce. Can't long teleport. Ah, fuck. I grabbed ashes instead of those limp-workers. What's going on? This is so frustrating. Alright, come on, this is really frustrating. Yes, I'm busy right now. Why is my phone bugging out with the bar?